Alright guys, so welcome back to a brand new video. Today's video, we're going to be looking at a pair of headphones that retail for $700. And the pair I'm talking about is the Denon D5200. Alright, so first off, let's check out what's inside the box. As you can see upon opening, these are some massive pair of headphones. They do have zebra wood on the side. They're really elegant looking. They're not like your normal headphones. Now, Denon headphones I've had in the past, I've really enjoyed, and this is more a higher end headphone that I'm used to using. But it does come with a fabric type carry-in case. Really, this is just to keep from scratches. I don't really consider this a very portable headphone, so I do understand why they didn't include a hard case, because I think this is more fit to just stay at home. Now, it does come with a very long braided cable, so this is really hard to get tangled. You have a normal 3.5mm plug on the end of here, but it also comes with a 1/4 inch adapter that you just simply slide over the end. That way, if you want to plug it into something that has that, you can. Now on the other end, you can see where these split off, and right at the end, you have a red and a white tip. These simply just match up to what's in the headphones so that you know what's your left and what's your right. Now, as far as accessories, that's pretty much it. The main thing you're paying for here is a very high-end, very well-made headphone. You know, first thing upon picking up, you see that, well, the ear cups are really large. The zebra wood that's on here is a really nice touch. I think more from a distance, it just looks like a solid color, but if you're looking at it up close, you can definitely see the grain in the wood here. And what wooden ear cups do is it actually gives the sound, I don't want to say hollow, it gives it more depth. It gives it more to bounce off of. So it, you know, the wooden ear cups that I've tried in the past does make a huge difference in the sound. Now, the leather that's up top is a really nice brown leather. Everything kind of matches because the ear cups are also a brown leather as well. Both are very well padded. There's tons of padding on the headband. There's tons of padding in the ear cups. The ear cups are really deep and thick, but as you can see, the opening is actually pretty small. But they are made to where your ears are supposed to really fit in there. But again, that kind of depends on your ear size. Now, everything that's not leather or wood on here is aluminum construction. So it is very sturdy, but plenty of flex. So, you know, even though this is a $700 pair of headphone, you don't have to be like extremely careful or worry about it too much. On the extenders, I really like that they have two separate pieces coming out here. And on the inside part, you can see that there's actually numbers so that if you want to have it on 4 on the right side, you can have it on 4 on the left, and then you have your headphones completely balanced. Your left and right are marked inside the headband. And as far as the looks, it really is a classy, elegant look. So it fits the price, and I think that the clientele that these are aimed for. Touching on comfort, I do want to say that I was able to wear these for a long period of time. Even though they look huge, they don't weigh anything at all. So now the important part, the sound on the Denon D5200s, is it really worth that large of a price tag? To be honest, I would have a hard time spending $700 on any pair of headphones. But if I really am somebody that likes to sit there and pick apart music, and I'm spending a ton of money on amps, and I really want to invest on a really nice pair of headphones, I think these are incredible. The one thing I thought going into it, I already had like my mind made up that these were going to be extremely flat headphones, more for like reference listening. So I had this in my head that that's what it was gonna be, and I was completely wrong. I mean, as far as like excitement and life in your sound, like I'm a huge fan of bass, and these deliver on all fronts, and no distortion. Like I was able to plug it in my amp, you know, tune it exactly how I wanted to, and these just excelled with anything I threw at it, like metal, hip hop, classical. Obviously classical is going to be great on these, but the range and the sound stage that these have, because the bass and the highs in these are so clear, so prominent. I mean, it's not a flat reference style headphone at all. I mean, obviously you can EQ it if you want to make it sound like a flat headphone, and it can do that. So these kind of fall in a weird spot for me, because I think of audiophiles, I think of people that really just want a flat sound signature, and to me, that's not what these are for. I think these are more for people that just want a really nice headphone and a listening experience, something that just looks classy, something that to me is not completely overpriced considering there are pairs that cost 2 to 3 times as much as these. The overall sound is warm. It's not tinny by any means. It's not flat. There is a warm sound signature, so male vocals come through pretty prominent. Female vocals, you just hear everything. I don't know how this is possible, and I don't know if the zebra wood is what's causing the bass to sound like it has as much depth as it does, and the sound stage to sound as open as it is. It's just a unique listening experience. This is not like most consumer headphones that you would go and pick up off the shelf. If you were listening to it straight out of the box, plugged into a device that where you can't EQ, you will notice that the mids are kind of sitting a little back. But the fact that, you know, most people that buy these type of headphones are going to plug it into an amp and really adjust settings the way they want, this will handle pretty much anything you throw at it. Now, the one thing that's really incredible about these, because most expensive headphones, most headphones that audiophiles are going to buy have a very high impedance level that it takes an amp to drive. Well, these are only 24 ohms, which basically means you can plug it into anything and you will be able to get really great volume out of it. It's not gonna feel like it's lacking. It's not gonna feel like it's pulled back at all. It will work on anything you plug it in. So if you're looking for a high-end studio type headphone that you can use on a phone that has a headphone jack, or like the Switch, or even a gaming console. Now, it doesn't have a mic. You would actually have to get a separate microphone if you're looking to game that way. It really is well made, it sounds great, and it makes you want to go back and listen to music more and listen to other things just to see things that you're missing out with other headphones, because the range that these pick up, you are hearing things that you don't normally hear. It was great to be able to try these and to see the listening experience that other people get that aren't normally looking at consumer style headphones. I have noticed with Denon there is always a push in the low end, which I'm a fan of, and these did the same thing, and I didn't expect them to. So guys, thank you so much for checking out this video. Thank you so much for checking out all the other videos. And as always, guys, make sure to stay tuned for more.